And we are live, guys. Welcome to yet another live stream from Men of High Value. My name is Joseph Darling, and we are live straight out of Oslo, Norway. Today's topic I have named the pay cut. In High Value, you are participating in a long-term project that will create eventually your financial freedom. Now think about that. What the whole purpose of High Value is to help you to become a financially free leader that has complete joy and happiness as a father. That's our purpose. So we want to help you to get from where you are today to that. And in the beginning of that journey, you will do things that you have never done before. You will do things that you suck at. You will do things that will make you uncomfortable. You will have a pay cut. The reason why you're having a pay cut is because you are doing things that you suck at and that you've never done before and that you're uncomfortable with. The reason why you're doing that is because that's how you become an entrepreneur, to do things that you've never done before and do things that other people don't do. Now, in transportation, which is what our main gig is right now, people who drive in the transportation business normally make higher incomes than what you would do in High Value. Why is that? The reason why is because we are training you to live on a low income salary. That is one of the reasons. The training begins because once you understand how to live on a very low income, and then you're focusing on your effectiveness and increasing your efficiency all the time, then your cash flow is massively increasing. Now that's a positive thing because that's what we want to help you achieve, is to increase your cash flow. We want to help you increase your cash flow, cut your expenses, increase your income, but also increase your work capacity. We want to help you to learn how to work a lot more than 8 hours a day, a lot more than 10 hours a day, so that you don't feel like you have a pay cut, but you have a workload increase as well. Why? Why would we make you feel so horrible? Why would we destroy your short-term life? This is because that's what happens to entrepreneurs. Usually people would have their full-time job on the side and then they would have their part-time income. Like they would make maybe High Value their part-time income that they do once or twice a week. That's a great start to show your loyalty, to prove that you're good at something, and to also train one step at a time, becoming good at becoming a delivery person. But if you jump straight into it and work full time for High Value, your income compared to what you have had in the past will decrease. If you've read Robert Kiyosaki's Rich Dad, Poor Dad, there's a section in the book where Robert Kiyosaki, as a 9-year-old, feels that his entrepreneur non-father in the book, who's teaching him how to get rich, where he gets really upset with him. The reason why he gets really upset with him is because the entrepreneur non-father wants him to learn. He wants him to not care about what he is making because he wants to learn what he is, focus on what he's learning instead. Okay, so there's a big relation to learning and pay cut. Like if you are at a job where you're comfortable and you're getting a high salary and you've adapted your lifestyle to fit that salary, then you're gonna need to stay in that job maybe for the rest of your life because you're comfortable and you're not willing to cut that lifestyle. You're not willing to change that lifestyle into something else. This is why I've said it's very critical to get rid of women very quickly, unless you have a family, because then you have to keep your lifestyle and it's going to be harder to become a wild success. Okay, but if you are now in a circumstance where you are by yourself, you're single, no kids, fantastic. Good job for you, because it will be easier for you. But for others who have kids or who have a family, it's going to be more tricky. And you're going to have a pay cut. And that pay cut will hurt in the short term because you're learning and you're growing, hopefully. And if you participate, if you keep going with High Value and with us, together we'll figure it out. We'll figure out how to increase your income by 50%. We'll figure out how to cut your expenses by 25% or maybe even 50%. We'll figure out how to double and triple and quadruple your salary with your efficiency, effectiveness, and the teamwork that is behind High Value. Our focus is not on making money. That's not what we do. Our focus is on helping you make money quickly. And that's why you will have a pay cut in the beginning, because that's the only way that we'll learn. It's uncomfortability and in some ways panic mode that gets us into growth mode. Is learning how to get our emotions intact and in control so that we can learn and not be worrying about money. Now, of course, if you're not making enough money to cover rent and to cover food and to cover like the basic necessities, like complete basic necessities, then of course we need to figure out what to do to help you out, you know? But most of the time it's a mental thing. Most of the time it's a learning thing, it's an effectivity thing, and we can work on that first. So you have the chance to participate in that exponential growth of yours to get your financial freedom, but you also have the option to quit. That's not a problem. You can quit at any time you want and we'll still support you in your decision, and inside we'll feel bad for you because we know what you could have done exponentially with us and with this team. Can you come back to us in the future? Absolutely. Will you start at the bottom like everyone else? Absolutely. But right now, we're building something big. We're looking for the right people who don't care about the pay cut, but who cares about learning. That's what we're doing. That's what we've been doing this whole time. And that's where we're excited about your life, because you will get that exponential growth curve working with us. My name is Joseph Darling, and this is the Men of High Value channel, and I'll see you again tomorrow.